up guys, welcome to Rotor Ride, and today we are going to see if we can get 8 DJI quads to fly at the exact same time.
We're going to be flying our HD1 spec quads. It's always been a challenge with RC. Like even early control link technology used to interfere with each other, but as spread spectrum technology came out, control links don't really interfere with each other as much anymore. When you go to an event like Flight Fest, they'll put 200 planes up in the air at the same time. But once you're doing something like FPV, that problem becomes very real again. And typically we're using a 5.8 analog video system. You know, a video feed, it takes a pretty wide bandwidth.
So Jamie, what happens when you try to fly with multiple analog pilots?
You not only have to coordinate who's on what channels, you have to know if the channels are even going to work together because not everybody flies the same bands. If you're too close, you just bleed into each other and see everybody else's video while you're trying to fly.
It gets kind of like heated, like people get aggravated, like, who plugged in? Who's plugged in over there?
DJI, with their digital system, has come up with an ecosystem that alleviates a lot of the pinch points of flying with other people. We've never tried to max it out though. And they're saying that we should be able to fly 8 pilots.
What do you think about that? You think it's going to work?
I think I'm pretty confident.
You're pretty confident?
I am.
Have you flown with more than one person so far?
Yeah, two
people.
Two DJI pilots at the same time. There was no question, there's no issues.
No problem. So instead of just going to an open field and to bring this to like a spot that's going to be horrible RF. I mean, this is where if we were flying this in 5.8 with even 3 people, it would be a super issue. But I think this is like the worst case scenario besides a bando.
Yeah, I mean, how many people have you flown with that also have the DJI system
Like
before?
2 or 3.
Did you ever have a problem being on the same channel?
No.
Right, so what's really cool, what DJI has implemented is what they call a public channel, and that's channel 8. So anytime you boot up your drone, the drone starts on channel 8. It looks out there for other DJI pilots, it sees which channels are in use, and it won't let you go there.
See, that's really cool. Like,
Yeah.
having that technology makes channel management a breeze. Like, I didn't know it did that.
It's really cool.
What I'm really curious about, because the air units are on like 700 milliwatts when they're unlocked. Generally, flying with 8 people with that kind of power in the sky, that's not a normal situation that I've ever been in. This should be really interesting.
Yeah. We're just gonna start with 3 pilots at once and see what their experience is when they plug in, get ready to go, and then once they get in the air, you know, what kind of blockages and stuff they have.
Where do you think that your cutoff limit, where your comfortability?
How many pilots?
Yes, how many
I think
pilots?
I'm gonna start getting nervous at like 5.
Like, it's so weird to have such good quality in the parking garage where I can see the details of the pavement on the ground. I'm all the way in the back of the parking garage right now and I'm not dealing with any problems. I have a little bit of breakup.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, this is a good spot too.
Should I let you go up in the next heat?
Yes, I was ready 2 minutes after we got here.
Let's go straight to 5.
We could do that too.
Straight to 5.
Yeah, we're gonna go straight from 3 to 5. 3 worked out too well.
3, 5,
we gotta
7.
be pushing this.
You're
Let's
crunching
do,
stuff.
Who's
every
the
time.
5? Are you flying?
I'm flying.
Yeah,
Plug it in!
Plug it in! Fly again.
Okay.
Chad is so excited.
Rougher than it was.
Oh yeah.
Way worse.
Lower
It just
frame rate.
Yeah, oh, it's really, really bad. It's super laggy, super blocky.
Oh, you know what, guys? Hold on. I think if you guys all stand so close to each other, because the goggles also pop off. Maybe land, and then let's spread out the bodies.
All right.
Spread them out.
Going all the way to
Way better. Now that I'm not close to everybody, it's back to how it was the last flight.
That's interesting.
I think people have already tested and proven that, so yeah, that was just so oversight on our part. Something we're not used to because usually the goggles have nothing to do with it, right?
Right.
So yeah, moving away from people tends to make the signal a little bit better. I'm also more out open in the field. I have less interference from the trees behind me. This is much better. Flying 2D is fun.
How's your flying experience?
It's great. My battery sucks. It's already dead.
That's one of my batteries?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
When we were all standing next to each other, I definitely experienced some lag, and that was...
Mine was horrible.
Yeah, when we were right next to each other, it was
because at first
pretty bad,
I was like, we just found the limit.
We got about like, I don't know, 12 feet away from each other maybe, and that was really nice.
What's
like,
better?
afterwards.
I'm Hot Rod FPV.
Why are you here?
Cause I'm Mr. Stellar Fox.
Mr. Stellar Fox.
That's Mr. Fox.
Like probably some of the happiest pilots ever who've been in this game for a while too. So to get this excited that's something.
Jeff, give me some excitement.
Oh my God!
How's everyone got a video?
I'm waiting on video. Something's happening, give it a second.
So what happened?
So when all the quads plugged in, it seemed like they were trying to find each other's channels, but because everyone was still plugging in, some of the air units weren't aware of what the other air units were already on because they're still booting up. And essentially it cut out my video and went to black. But now replugging in the quad, everything seems to be working. It took a couple seconds to figure out what it was doing, but hey, it's working.
Is everyone recording?
Yes.
All right. This is nuts! I can't believe this is
actually working, guys!
Oh my god, this is so cool! It's a swarm! It's a swarm!
The video is the same now as it was when it was 3 of us.
This is so crazy. We just showed up at a thing. And just did that.
We flew a thing.
Okay, so we just did 7.
I mean, it just
so
wouldn't work.
I don't know if 8's gonna work because 8 is a public channel. It's really just supposed to be like a bus stop where when you plug in, you show up at channel 8, it looks, see, is there an opening? Is there an open seat? Okay, I can sit down. So basically, we're just gonna fill up all the seats and then I'm gonna show up late to the party. Does anyone's goggles say they're on chat? You're on 8?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Why did you kick me on 8?
I don't know, let's try it. I got the good chip. I got the good channel. Good one, I don't know why. So good. At one arm. 3, 2, 1. This is crazy! Are you kidding me? Head on. Last minute I just saw one perfect HD quad. It was like a single frame of like, hello there. Boom. That was it. That's the truth.
That was
amazing. That is truth. I've seen the light. Oh my god. What? Like, where did it
I have
go
no
from?
idea.
I don't know. Like,
And 8 was fine.
it was. What I loved was seeing that it saw what we were doing and it just kind of rearranged us or whatever. I don't know what it's doing.
It works.
The only thing we had to do that was like at all a little bit of work was like stagger the plugins.
Yeah, pure magic. This is what I was hoping would be FPV when I started. Remember when I started out, my goggles were slightly on the wrong band of channel than my video transmitter for 6 months. I had really bad video. With a system like this, things like that are a thing of the past, and that has me excited for the future of FPV in a way that I've never been before.
Worked out a lot better than I thought.
What did you think was
I thought it was gonna do basically what it does when you run out of range. Like when you go too far, it gets a little blocky and laggy. I thought it would do that, but it seemed the same whether we had 3, 5, or 8.
I would definitely say don't ever fly on 8 unless you have to because you have 8 people total, because he was just up and if someone else had plugged in, that's when you would have a problem. Because I thought I was just going to be plugging in on 8 and hoping it worked. I plugged in on 8 and it moved him to 8 and let me have 7 for whatever reason. Is that it?
Oh, this is the drip squad. Okay, Chad, step aside.
Alright guys, that was 8 quads in the air at one time at an office park with tons of concrete and metal everywhere. Woo! Can we get a round of applause for that?
That was awesome.
Amazing.
The only time we had issue is when we plugged in too quickly. So as long as you kind of plug in, wait, plug in the next one, I mean,
It'll just put your rank and file where you need to be.
just handling
I
it for
just
us.
had an issue with hitting the concrete.
That also is
Yeah, it
another
looks
problem
so
for me.
pretty.
And we'd like to thank DJI for sponsoring this episode.